Workshop, where we'll share how to get started making money, flipping houses, and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's Workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
The Great American Off-Road Race is on. Don't miss over 500 of the world's top off-road race teams battle the ruthless Nevada desert. Get down to Fremont Street East on Thursday, March 7th and Friday, March 8th for the Min 400 Off-Road Festival. Then Saturday, March 9th and Sunday, March 10th. Watch hundreds of motorcycles, trucks, buggies, UTVs, and more go toe-to-toe for thousands of dollars in cash and prizes at themin400.com and facebook.com/themin400 for complete details.
At MJ Christmas, you're not dealing with a chain. You're dealing with a locally owned establishment that's been here for years and years. And one of the things you guys pride yourself on, Cliff Miller, that's community involvement.
We are deeply involved. Our company is Vegas born, and we're Vegas strong. And what makes Vegas so strong is all the charitable issues that need to be addressed. And anywhere we can, we try to join hand in hand and lift this community up.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park.
I'm attorney Matt Hoffman with Battleborn Injury Lawyers. Do you think insurance companies want you to hire an attorney? Why do you think they hire celebrities for their commercials? Do they hire them to gain your trust? Don't be fooled. Insurance companies want to pay you as little as possible, and it's my job to maximize your recovery and make sure you don't get ripped off. If you've been injured, call me, Matt Hoffman, or Justin Watkins at Battleborn Injury Lawyers, 570-9000. That's 570-9000.
The Great American Off-Road Race is on. Don't miss over 500 of the world's top off-road race teams battle the ruthless Nevada desert. Get down to Fremont Street East on Thursday, March 7th and Friday, March 8th for the Min 400 Off-Road Festival. Then Saturday, March 9th and Sunday, March 10th. Watch hundreds of motorcycles, trucks, buggies, UTVs, and more go toe-to-toe for thousands of dollars in cash and prizes at themin400.com and facebook.com/themin400 for complete details.
It's a new year, and it's time for a fresh start. Right now, get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 cash allowance for qualified buyers on remaining 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 trucks in stock. Finley Chevrolet, home of the... Located on the 215 Beltway between Rainbow and Jones, Nevada's #1 Chevrolet volume dealer, again. Find new roads.
On approved credit, monthly payment is $13.89 for every $1,000 you finance. Must finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 2/28/19. See dealer for details.
Nick here from Stefano's. Ditch the burger and fries and go Greek. Stefano's Greek and Mediterranean Grill, with 3 valley-wide locations, is the perfect alternative. Not only is the Mediterranean diet far healthier, the food at Stefano's tastes great. Stefano's menu has the best tasting gyros you'll find anywhere. Or maybe you prefer mouth-watering kebabs or shawarmas, falafels, and more. Come dine with us and receive free baklava. Our entire menu is online at Stefano'sLV.com and follow us on social media. Stefano's since 1998. Real food, real fast, real healthy.
What's hot today? It's time for the WagerTalk Marquee Matchup of the Night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
Okay, so Golden Knights are in action tonight at home against the Florida Panthers. And it's how much has the attitude changed in the last few days as far as the Golden Knights fan base is concerned? I think we were looking at it, and it wasn't that the fans were unhappy, but kind of the reality was setting in that, there'll be a playoff team, but don't know how far they're going to be able to go this season. Mark Stone arrives, and I got to tell you something. The whole mindset has changed now. Fans can't wait for the playoffs. But in the meanwhile, you still got to win some regular season games. They're only 6 points ahead of Arizona. They can't take anything for granted. And that means when a Florida Panthers team comes in, you got to get 2 against these guys.
But this is different. When you think about a team that was known as the Misfits, a bunch of guys that nobody wanted, you end up an expansion team. Now we have a legitimate star.
Oh, yes.
And the attitude of the team towards him, I'm very interested to see that. It's good to see that the Knights came out and won their first game. I worry about that had they not won. But at the same time, the money's coming the other way, and that has everything to do with Fleury versus Subban.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. I think actually the Knights are actually more value now than they were earlier. In fact, I said this just to repeat what I said earlier when we were talking with Jason Simbal. My original take on this game was, boy, I'm going to have to consider Florida at this price because they've got a first-time goaltender who's a good prospect, going to be in goal. And I thought, Florida's playing good hockey. They should have 6 out of 7. They did lose their last game, but in overtime. But they've only had one. I think they've only had one regulation loss in the last 7 games. But then the goaltending changed. Not on the Vegas side, because I kind of anticipated Subban would be in the game anyway. But on the Florida side, I don't know why, but I have no idea why they're starting Roberto Luongo, who I said was 60. I was a little off. He's 39. But he's old, okay? Mm-hmm. This is his 3rd game in 4 nights. To me, if you're the Panthers, you should be going with a rookie starter here. I think that's an advantage for the Golden Knights tonight that they're seeing Fleury instead. And I think Vegas wins this game at 175, 180. It's actually not the worst bet I've ever seen.
True. And, puck line, -1.5. You're getting a nice plus price.
And, boy, they're good at those empty net goals. 2 more the other night.
That's the only way I would do it, man, because it's been paying. Let's just put it that way.
Well, and we've said this a few times, not just the Golden Knights. Teams pulling their goaltenders early has made what was once a sucker bet. -1.5 was just a terrible bet for years and years. There was just no value in doing it. It was just a bad bet. But now that teams are pulling their goalies with 2 and 3 minutes to go, a lot more chance you're going to get that empty net goal. It's not a bad bet anymore. And
now we've got a goal scorer, a proven goal scorer, a go-to guy. That, the Knights' biggest problem for the first 2/3 of the season was
offense,
a lack of offense. Yep. And now, in theory, that problem is solved.
It is time for us. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Quick rundown on what's happening at WagerTalk. You got some stuff up tonight?
Yeah, I'm actually a real light tonight. One play in the NBA stood out to me, and that's all I played.
I put up a revenge game that I think is there's 2 revenge games. I'm going to talk about one in the LPT Play of the Day. The other one, if you're talking about teams that would like to avenge an awful melt, there is one of those tonight. You can check that out at WagerTalk. Time for us to go to our LPT Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
Okay, so I love these kind of plays. They don't all win, but I do love these kind of plays. When you've got 2 rivals and there's some legitimate bad blood involved. The first meeting between Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara, not a nice finish to the game. There was a lot of sniping going on. The catalyst was one of the assistants for UCSB who'd been ragging on Long Beach's player, trash-talking him throughout the game, and it got ugly at the end. Coaches had to be separated. I mean, it was not a pleasant scene.
Legitimate bad blood.
Yeah. The rematch is tonight. I think Long Beach has had this game circled, and they're a pretty good-sized dog. I think you take the points in this one. I know Long Beach is, they haven't had a great year, but at least they've won a couple in a row recently. And if there's one game they won, it's tonight against the Gauchos. Santa Barbara is the better team, and they're at home, but it's not like there's anybody in the Big West who's scary. So on the right night, anybody can beat almost anybody can beat anybody. I think Long Beach and UC Santa Barbara are going to really battle one out tonight. And we'll see if the behavior is maintained. There could be something tonight. Don't be shocked if you see a technical or 2 somewhere along the way. Long Beach +8, roughly.
Yeah, and if you shop around, you can find 8.5. And if you're interested in such things, you can find them as high as +325 on the money line.
And I did take a little bit of the money line as well in that game. That's it. We are done. How much time do I have? Oh, I got 45 seconds. Lots of time.
Yeah, that's...
The other game, I'll give you a clue on the other one. This is the one I posted. The other one involves a team looking to avenge a loss in which they were up 14 points with just over 2 minutes to go in the game and lost it in regulation.
That's hard to do.
Yes, it is.
It's a type of loss you just might remember if you get the chance for a rematch.
The rematch tonight. All right, that's it. Thanks to Jason Simbal for some great stuff. Jason with CG Sportsbooks, they do an awesome job, and we hope you'll check them out and get involved in Hoops and Hops. It's going to be an amazing thing at the Cosmo. For Teddy Covers and for Ari Platinum, I'm Dave Cokin. We thank you very much for listening. Cofield is back from Reno. Cofield and Company is next.